Good morning everyone, we are Group 1 and today we're going to present to you a very interesting case study of OpenTable. The reservation is waiting, so let's find out about the story behind the foundation of the reservation system. First, let's talk about the overview of OpenTable. OpenTable, founded in 1998 by Chuck Tempton, emerged as a revolutionary platform for restaurant reservation and table management, addressing the challenges of traditional telephone booking system, and over the years, it has become the leading provider of online restaurant reservation, boasting nearly 60,000 restaurants worldwide and facilitating over 31 million dinner bookings per month by the end of 2019. So, the core of OpenTable's offering, you can see that the core offerings lie in four factors. The first is electronic reservation book. It is a software that automates reservation, taking, and table management processes for restaurants. Through ERB, also called electronic reservation booking, restaurant gains access to real-time floor maps, customer patterns, and ERB also provide the CRM capabilities and provide increased ease of use. The second is GuestSender. GuestSender is a cloud-based version of the ERB that runs on iOS and also on Android mobile devices and the web. OpenTable subscription-based revenue, complemented by transaction fees, sustain its operation whilst to ensuring continuous software upgrades and support. And OpenTable connects is a more basic but less productive version of OpenTable. Next is the market penetration strategy of OpenTable. Initially, it faced with lots of challenges because the fragmented nature of the restaurant industry and the absence of online reservation system. OpenTable strategically targeted national chains and major cities, refining its approach after early setback. And by focusing on user-friendly technology and door-to-door sales efforts, OpenTable successfully established local network of restaurants and dinners, paving the way for nationwide expansion. So now let's talk about the IPO of OpenTable and the acquisition. However, emerging competitors, pricing concern, and trend changes in the market landscape poses challenges to OpenTable ranking power. And Booking Holdings reassessment of OpenTable value in 2016, reflecting market shifts like never players like Lazy or Yacht, offer competitive alternatives prompting OpenTable to enhance its user experience and partnerships. For example, it released a new version of GuestSender with a full set of analytics to improve restaurant efficiency and partner with Observe to personalize service for dinners during meals. And we now talk about the challenges that OpenTable has to face with the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so the COVID-19 pandemic presented an unprecedented challenges to OpenTable and the restaurant industry at large. OpenTable diversified its service, reduced price, and introduced safety factors in order to combat with these challenges. It also observed signs of recovery in restaurant booking as economy reopened in many countries like Canada or Germany, Australia as well. And moving forward, OpenTable aims to maintain its position by continually improving its platform and aligning with Booking Holdings' long-term strategy, and emphasizing the integration of travel and dining experience with our unified ecosystem. So, in a nutshell, we can see. So, in a nutshell, OpenTable journey illustrates its revolution from a disruptor in restaurant industry to a resilient innovator navigating challenges while continuing to redefine the dining system for the restaurant and dinners. let's come to the answer and question part of our case study presented by my friend.
Okay, so let's address some questions regarding the case study. The first question is, what characteristic of the restaurant market made it difficult for a reservation system to work? So maybe it is about the high fragmentations. The restaurant industry was highly fragmented and local. It was slow to leverage the power of the internet. And the second reason is that it may be due to the lack of technology. Most restaurants do not have computer, let alone the system that would allow online reservations made through a central website. And the last reason may be the reliance on the traditional booking methods. Before the emergence of online reservation system, the restaurant reservation were primarily made through telephone calls. Reserving by phone is time-consuming, inefficient, and prone to errors.
So, how did OpenTable change its marketing strategy in order to have a success? Okay, so firstly, its first strategy is in terms of product investment. So it has launched a very user-friendly electronic reservation book, or we call it ERP system. So this system has many benefits for both the restaurant and the diners. So firstly, for restaurant, then it has to make the restaurant have the real-time access to the table availability. You see that it's taken or not, so that it can take order more quickly. For diners, it has simplified the very traditional and complicated reservation process. So yeah, it also has the guest center, a cloud-based version of ERP. So this one has to have the OpenTable to adapt to different platforms and even the mobile use. So basically, by introducing the ERP system and guest center, then it has both the diners and the restaurant in terms of the process. Moving on to the market focus. So it's also retarget its market focus by focusing on only 4 markets, that is Chicago, San Francisco, New York, and Washington DC. So before it has many fragmented and very spread market, but now it's narrowed down its focus so that it can have the adaptive network of the restaurant at those locations, and also it has better management in terms of only 4 target markets to invite more centralized and more suitable strategy. The third strategy that OpenTable has applied is sales strategy. Well, it has applied and turned to the door-to-door strategy that has enabled to attract many high-end consumers. Moreover, combined with a very user-friendly technology, that combination has helped OpenTable to become the top 1 reservation platform and software for the restaurant and the diners at that time. The next strategy that has OpenTable to change its fate is it has been adapted to the market dynamics and the competitors' landscape. For instance, it has responded to complaints about the pricing by introducing the subscription base, and it has eliminated the one-time fee for installation and training for its platform. OpenTable has adopted is managing very well the investor relations. For example, OpenTable has been go public since 2009 and is further acquisitioned by Booking Hotels in 2014. And this collaboration and and the going public has habits to have a very high level of resources, and this has enabled its expansion beyond the US. So it's basically all about strategy. So the open table can change and has achieved significant success in its endeavor. Right. So moving on to the next question will be presented by my teammates.
Okay, now let's move to question 3. Why would restaurants find the SaaS model very attractive? Well, there are 3 reasons why restaurants find the SaaS attractive. First of all, it is the cost effectiveness that the SaaS model attracts restaurants. The SaaS model offers restaurants a cost-effective alternative to developing and maintaining their own reservation systems. Instead of investing in expensive software development, infrastructure, and ongoing maintenance, restaurants can simply subscribe to a SaaS solution like OpenTable. This significantly reduces upfront costs and allows restaurants to allocate resources to other areas of their business. Besides, SaaS platforms also provide restaurants with access to advanced features and capabilities that may be difficult to develop in-house. SaaS solutions like OpenTable are accessible via the internet, allowing restaurants to manage their reservations, table assignments, and guest information from anywhere with an internet connection. This level of accessibility and convenience is especially valuable for busy restaurant owners and managers who are constantly on move. And lastly, SaaS solutions often offer a high degree of flexibility and customization, allowing restaurants to tailor the software to meet their specific needs and preferences. Whether it's configuring table layouts, creating personalized guest profiles, or integrating with other restaurant management systems, SaaS platforms like OpenTable can be adapted to suit the unique requirements of each restaurant.
The last question we have is, what challenges the OpenTable face? We can see that OpenTable have to face 3 challenges. The first one is the increased competition. In the online reservation and guest management software markets, competitors like Reddy, Gap, and TripAdvisor have emerged and offer alternatives to OpenTable service. The second challenge of OpenTable is the pricing concerns, as some restaurant has expressed dissatisfaction with OpenTable pricing models, and this fee can become burdensome, especially for repeat bookings. Next, we have the challenge of customer relationship management, which can raise concerns among some establishments, and some restaurants feel that OpenTable valuable marketing leaders and insert itself into the customer relationship. This will affect the restaurant's ability to engage with its customers. And then we have the impact of COVID-19 pandemic. This has presented significant challenge for OpenTable as well as for the restaurant industry as a whole, because the restaurant in the United States has not survived during this massive loss in sales. And the last challenge we have is international sales expansion. Despite being acquired by Booking Holdings with the aim of leveraging its reach, OpenTable have faced challenges in expanding its business beyond the United States, and this investment in international offerings has translated into increased profits, highlighting the difficulties of international expansion in the competitive markets. So that is the 5 challenges of OpenTable in today's world. And that is the end of our presentation today. So we hope that you enjoy it, and thank you so much for listening.